Hello, Taurus. Happy birthday to you. I am bringing you your birthday reading. Happy solar return to my beautiful Taurus viewers, subscribers. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll enjoy your birthday reading and will consider subscribing and joining us. Very positive channel for the most part, 99.9% of the time. So Taurus, I am a little later getting this to you than I had hoped, but if you're watching this when it's being published, we're dealing with a pandemic, everyone's home, everyone's on the internet, and it really has slowed me down a bit. So I'm not able to get things posted as quickly as I'd like. So sorry for the delay, but I'm catching both the April and May babies. Trying to catch smack in the middle of Taurus season here. I am pulling for you some cards from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's see what might be on your path in this next trip around the sun, okay? Okay. Whew. Wow, miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Wow, first light, Taurus, beginning a new cycle. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So, for those of you who are astrology buffs, this is a pretty auspicious sign. You may want to hire an astrologer to do your progressed natal chart for the upcoming year. For those of you who are a little less, a little more tarot, a little less astrology, I feel like miracles and first light, beginning a new cycle, feels very much the fool energy to me. I know that's not the Taurus card. The Taurus card is Hierophant. Taurus is also in the Empress, the divine feminine, has Libra and Taurus in her energy, but I feel like this is very much turning the page, turning a brand new page, a brand new beginning, and expecting the wondrous to emerge. The miracle of taking a leap of faith into the unknown, especially when you begin a new cycle. So for some of you, this is going to be a new beginning, possibly a new connection. If not, then you can expect miracles to occur in the connection you already have. And you may begin a new cycle within that connection. And just follow your bliss. Go by the stars, right? Track the energies of the moon, especially. That's going to be a place where you're going to get a Taurus. Even if you're here as a cross watcher, which that's fine. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So relationships feature prominently. It's your wheelhouse. It's your comfort zone. Unless it's negatively aspected. But I kind of feel like you're going to get a lot out of the moon readings. The moon energies this year. So let me shuffle a little bit more. I am doing my solar return spread for you, and I'll walk you through it. Let's just get the cards shuffled. Taurus, what is on the path for Taurus this year? You got a lot going on. Something from last year you need to let go of. For most of you, this Two of Cups. Someone you thought was the soulmate. It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out. That's why I see expect wondrous miracles, right? And first light, beginning of a new cycle. I almost feel like what's about to happen this year will feel miraculous to you. I say that because in the third position, this is the first position, this is something from last year you need to let go of. Third position is something new to look forward to. Twin flame soulmate. So maybe you thought you were dealing with a twin and you weren't. Or maybe you had a really solid soulmate connection that just something went sideways. I see you beginning a new cycle here. And this is going to feel miraculous. This could not be any more auspicious. A card to represent the upcoming year in your life, Five of Pentacles. Let me talk to you about this because I don't want you to get all panicky. Yeah, this is the left out in the cold card, but it's more than that. This card talks about self-worth. In what ways have you been devalued? In what ways have you sabotaged your own self-worth or seen yourself as less than? Or looked at your life from an abandonment mindset, from a scarcity mindset, from a lack mindset? So what this card represents is this upcoming year in your life is about shifting out of this, transforming this energy. I have a feeling that this situation really threw you for a loop, whatever it was. And I see that because we got the devil here. So this is something you should explore this year. That's the position of this card. Something you should explore this year is a karmic connection. I think you thought it was a soulmate. Listen, everyone's a soulmate. You know, your mother can be your soulmate, your sister can. Soulmate connections are very common. But the intense connections can be karmic in nature that is not on your path, out of alignment. This feels out of alignment to me. Right? You know, those little games kids, you know, like what doesn't belong in this picture? These two things don't go together. So I do feel something brand new is coming on your path, the real thing, the real deal. But you're going to have to work on your abandonment issues or on whatever has occurred in this past year. The next year you're going to spend working on finding your stability. Fives are instability. They're change. It's about change. Change isn't always meaning you're unstable, but change just in and of itself, even when it's for the better, creates an energy of instability, right? You're moving out of a comfort zone, even if the comfort zone was pretty hellish. So here, Taurus, I really feel that this year is going to be spent examining your self-worth, letting go of those who have devalued you, letting go of people who have ghosted you, iced you out, left you out, letting go of a scarcity mindset. For some of you, this will be very key on a financial level. Meaning if you have a business and you've been like, or if you've been trying to launch something and you can't, and I'm only saying that because I see more pentacles coming up. So I kind of want to give you a full picture. This isn't just a relationship reading. It is a solar return. Like where have we just come from and where are we going? So this can creep into your, I mean, when this card comes up in a normal life, whole life reading, I say, you got to keep your eyes on your money. Things may be unstable. There may be some financial risk involved and you will not come through it favorably. But I'm not doing a life reading. I'm just doing your birthday reading. So for the next year, this is something you have to be aware of. Your financial stability, your emotional stability, your mental stability, your, you know, every way. Be on guard for this. This is the lesson you're going to be moving through this year. Actually, it's not the lesson. It's just a repeating theme. This is the lesson. This is the lesson here. The lesson is about fairness and balance and equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. And it isn't just about equal give and take. It's about something that's equitable. If you look at this picture, there's a very wealthy person dressed in red silk robes handing the paupers some, you know, 3 pence, right? That is not equitable. That is not equitable. But it is charitable. and it is gracious. But this card represents a little bit more beyond something that's charitable and gracious. And some lesson you're going to have to learn this year is about getting your just due, getting your just desserts, getting what is equitable and fair and balanced in return after all that you already give. And I'm saying that for a reason, Taurus. You are very generous people. By nature, you are the gardeners of the zodiac. You are the conventional values, morals, and structure of the tarot. You're also the birth mother of the tarot in the Empress. Creative. Seed planters. Seven of Pentacles always feels very Taurus to me. Right? Planting the seeds and just allowing things to grow organically. And then also you need to have gratitude for what you've already achieved, what you've already grown, what is already developed. So that's part of the problem here, is there may have been an absence of that. Okay, I'm going to clarify it. That last card there kind of, how can you be the best version of yourself is this position. Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords about? Some people call him the spy of the tarot. I often say detective feels better to me. But it is about, you know, having eyes behind your head. Remember when your mother used to, you'd go into the kitchen and you just tiptoe and you'd lift the lid off the cookie jar and she'd say, Laura, are you in the cookie jar? No, Mom. I'd be like, how can she see me? Right? Because I was little. I didn't understand. She knows the sound of the cookie jar. Right? I wasn't thinking she could hear me. I was like, how could she see me? She's magic. Right? She must. And I'd say, Mommy, how did you see me? Oh, I have eyes behind my head. That's this card. Eyes behind your head, Taurus. That is the best version of yourself, is making sure that you're delivering messages of truth, but you're keeping your eyes open for the signs and signals of the truth. This is the, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck. That's the card. At this moment, people are typing in the comments, you're nuts. It's official. I'm an acquired taste. If you're new to the channel, you either love me or you hate me. There's really no in between. Two of Cups. Yeah. This was the love of your life. Oh my God, my heart is breaking at this very moment. For some of you. And if you're saying now that it doesn't even, I don't know what you're talking about, then it's not your reading. This is a general reading. It is a general reading for the collective of all beautiful Taurians. But it's not the life story of each person individually. For those of you that are here saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, yes, I thought this person was the love of my life and they broke me, this is your reading. If you do not have that experience, this is not your reading. Yeah, a lot of fears. There was a lot of illusion, things of moon, things you could not see, things behind your back. Yeah, and you know what? You just stuck in there, didn't you? Nine of Cups. Sure. Complacency. Like, yeah, I'm going to go along. Everything's good, right? If this is as good as it gets, let's keep the lid on it. No, that did not work. Now it's time to lay this burden down. Underneath the deck, your unconscious energy, what's kind of bubbling under the surface and motivating you moving forward. Yeah, Marie Kondo this shit. It's done. Be done with it. That's what you need to let go of. That's what you need to let go of. You gave it a lot of energy, but it wasn't fair because you didn't see the full picture. Things were hidden from view. You tried to go along and get along. You tried to kind of keep your chin up through the whole thing, and it just didn't work out. Let it go. Release it. Boom. Because you've got some big important things coming on your path here, Taurus. This upcoming year is about finding your stability, reclaiming your self-worth and your value, and yeah, and communicating that to whoever needs to hear it. This is you moving forward. Yep. This is basically saying I am moving on. I don't have time for people who ice me out, who block me, who ghost me, who, you know, give me scraps and treat me like I'm not worthy. Like and this can even be in a career situation, but I really am feeling this strong, this connection right here, whatever this is kind of informing the rest of the reading. Yeah. Part of what you're going to do this year. Okay, so I never do this. I never, ever do this. Because this is going to send some of you to say, oh, you're a fraud, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not a fraud. I know how to read some damn cards. Here's what I'm going to tell you, though. There's a beautiful description of the Two of Swords, and I never do it justice. I try to remember it. I cannot. I'm going to read it out of a book. Because, Taurus, I'm only getting you this one time until next year. So please respect that I'm still a student of my own craft, and I can't always remember things the way that I feel needs to be imparted to you. I have not ever done this I have never done this on YouTube to read out of a book. I'm doing it for a reason. Two of Swords. Any tarot reader is going to tell you, oh, you're going to be indecisive. You're going to want to move forward, but you're going to be stuck. Nope. Balance of the mind. Inner searching. Vow of silence. Meditation and deep thought. The Two of Swords reflects duality of the mind and a deeper search inward to find the truth and the meaning of what you must do and how you will proceed. Let that sink in. This is you silencing the noise. This is you cutting off your own distractions. Really kind of spending this year getting very honed in. Yes, searching for clarity. Yeah, do you need to make a decision and maybe move forward? Can it be stuck energy? Sure, but it feels very zen to me. It feels like in the process of communicating about your worth and value and how someone devalued you, there's going to be a lot of communication about it. Hey, you could be meeting with a therapist for all I know. What I'm saying is the communication will be the way you move through this, the way you process this Five of Pentacles. You're going to be moving forward. Cancerian energy in this Chariot. It's victory. It's a victory card, but it takes some deep inner thought, and you have to quiet the noise. You have to shut out what other people have said. You have to center yourself and find the deeper meaning and purpose to the decision you have to make and the way you will move forward. I know I'm going to get all your hate comments. I don't, you're not a real reader if you pick up a book. You know what? Bye. Star, healing. You will not lose trust and faith and hope in the universe to have your back. You will heal from whatever this was. And here's where this is all leading to. This is what you have to look forward to. My goodness, if I knew that energy was coming into my life, yeah, I would figure this crap out quick, fast, and in a hurry. I am in preacher mode right now. Taurus, please understand, I deliver this with love from my heart, but I'm a mom, I'm a woman, I've been around the block a couple thousand times. If you can't tell by my crow's feet, I'm just speaking love. If you don't want this kind of reading, I'm not your girl, but I'm going to deliver you the truth every single time. Yeah, this may be someone coming back from the past here, Taurus, Twin flame soulmate, double twin flame soulmate energy cards right here. Judgment is past life soulmate. Judgment is answering the call of the twin flame connection. This is very powerful. It is second chances and it is forgiveness, sure, but it's also redemption. But it's very much, it's about coming into union with this twin flame, answering the call, whether it's reunion with someone from the past or just someone from a past life. That is what you have to look forward to. That is just amazing. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. This is something you're going to need to stay free and single as this approaches. This is Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. It's very independent, grounded, stable. This person makes their own way through the world independently. So I feel that that's key, because I feel like you just came through something where you were kind of like you had something knocked out from under your feet. A lot of instability here. This is the opposite of that. This is also a person who attracts to them what they desire. I'm not talking about manifesting. Manifesting is, this is what I want. It's like you can see it, you can name it, you could, identify it. And then you work with your higher self and with action steps to bring that to you, to manifest that thing. Attraction is different. Attraction is intention setting with no attachment to outcome. Did you hear that? So I really recommend, what you have to look forward to is attracting to you almost everything you desire. Now, I'm going to just say it because I need to. This figure often has trouble attracting a love life. I don't get the impression that will be the problem this year. I think you have something amazing to look forward to, a second chance here at a true twin flame connection, possibly with someone from your past or a past life. Either way. But you're going to come at it from a much more grounded, stable, self-reliant, high self-worth point of view, perspective. The energy of, I don't need you, I want you. Big difference. Yeah. Something you need to explore this year. Devil energy is Capricorn. By the way, did I say moon was Pisces? Chariot is Cancerian. Star is Aquarian energy. Judgment card is Scorpio. I like to let you know, because I don't know who the people are you've been dealing with, but we're right on Capricornian energy here. There it is. You see me shuffle. This cannot really, you cannot make it up. Whoever had you devalued, this is something you need to explore. So, okay, so that seems a little like, now I'm confused. Am I letting it go or am I exploring it? You're letting it go. Trust me, out the door. Let it go. Straight out to the curb. Done. But you have to explore the karmic connection. You have to explore how come you had your claws so dug into this toxic connection. Why would you not let it go? Why did you accept crap for so long? Taurus, seriously. That's what you're going to explore. How could I be so tied to someone, enslaved to someone who left me feeling like less than dirt? This would be the psychology piece of the program. Yeah. See? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so emotional. I'm getting angry for you, not at you. I'm getting angry for you. And yeah, you're going to work on it. And I'll be here all year. You know how some comedians say, I'll be here all night or I'll be here all weekend. I'll be here all year. Come back. Come back, Taurus. Click subscribe right now. Come back. Woo! An important lesson here. Is about balance and fairness. Oh my God, yes, what was she saying? Balance and fairness and equal give and take and reciprocity and being valued. These cards are stability. Spirit just doubled down and said, this is about your stability. This is about balance. This is about fairness. This is about you getting as good as you give and knowing that there's grace in that. It's okay to ask someone to give back to you what you give to them. I am talking emotionally, you know, if you're under a same roof with person, this is division of chores, right? It could be money, it could be anything. You deserve as good in return as you give, and you are a giver. I know that because you've been taken. You've been taken. And yeah, did you allow that to happen? No more. You get a do-over right here, right now. 2020 vision. I don't even have to clarify that anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna one more time. There you are, Taurus and the Empress. Yes, in the energy of the divine feminine, in the energy of receiving this twin flame connection. If you're going to be the divine feminine, if you are here as the masculine, what I'm saying is fairness and balance with the feminine, from the feminine. So if you're feminine, it's yours. If you know the message, it goes either way. You just have to know what energy you're showing up as in your connection or possibly in this new connection. I think this one's out. I really do. I think this one's boom. That's what I feel for most of you. Page of Swords. Best version of yourself. Eyes behind your head. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. I almost feel like you're being told to stay in page energy, which doesn't make sense to me because the pages are a little less mature. But pages are messengers. We have messages of truth. We have messages of clarity here. Page of Pentacles. A message of substance. Something you can count on. I almost feel like the message to you here, Taurus, is the best version of yourself is to start small. Don't expect anything big. This is not your year for someone writing in the sky how they feel about you. Let this start small and from the ground up. Build truth and stability from the ground up. Start small. Best version of yourself. Be open to messages of truth and stability. This is substance, right? And then you show up in your reading. Yep. This is you in your truth, in your values, in your morals. Hierophant. Very conventional. It is the card of indoctrination. It is a card of our belief systems. It is also, you know what, that's what this message is. You may have a do-over on some of your beliefs. Because the pages, while they're messengers, it's very much like kind of fresh start energy. What's your truth and what does it mean to you here in the 3D? Pentacles. You can see it, touch it, taste it, right? How does it all work? For some of you, the best version of yourself will have you questioning your belief systems. And not because you feel that you've been played, but because you feel like you've been played. Well, that doesn't make sense. What I'm talking about is not belief systems over your whole life long. I'm talking about your belief system in this connection or whatever the heck this was about with this person. See, they show up right there. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. At least it wasn't good for you. It didn't leave you feeling valued. It didn't leave you feeling that anybody was treating you with any level of grace. No. So, yeah, so maybe this is a fresh start with your search for messages of truth and substance as you explore your belief systems, right? We're born. Our parents tell us what we believe. We don't come into the world having a belief. Then we go to the school systems, we go to the churches and the synagogues, and then we get more indoctrination. Well, sometimes we stop all that and we say, you know what? This isn't working for me. What do I believe? And the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. So Taurus comes out twice now in the Hierophant and the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful reading here, Taurus. I hope this gives you a hint as to what's to come. What I'm going to explore in the extended, using the main deck again and then clarifying, is what you can expect in this next year with regard to your family, your friendships, your romantic relationships, like what's this going to look like, your health, which could be a big issue this year, finances, very big issue this year, career, and possibly travel. Honestly, travel may not yield a lot, but I'll look at it anyway because this is a full solar return spread and looking forward to the next year, okay? Oh my goodness, Taurus, I got pretty preachy here. I hope you're still hanging with me. Follow your bliss. Navigate by the stars. Follow your bliss. I wish you all the best. If you'd like to follow me to the extended, the link is below. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful year, Taurus. I think brilliant things are on the horizon for you. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye.